Alrighty folks, welcome back to the Talos Principle 2. We are going off to W2. The Anthropic Hills. This rocky highland terrain has been dramatically sculpted by the technology contained in the megastructure.
The next area you're going to is...
I did do everything right.
Honestly, it's better if
Both
you see for
stars,
yourself.
both labs. Sorry, not both labs. Both stars, both lost puzzles, both the one lab. I'm pretty sure I did everything. If not, I guess I should have checked on the map then. This next area is really something. How really something? Oh gosh, I see. It's this. I remember this from the trailer and some of the screenshots on Steam and such. Okay. This is where they obsessed over humans. Hello.
Hello there, Byron. What can I do for you?
I don't know if I got through to Athena. Things are going very wrong in this city, and she has to do...
So, some of these recordings aren't recorded here, they're recorded at the city? That is confusing. Why are they like posed? Why are they like purple, you know, like virtual versions of the thing posed in the location if they weren't here?
something about it.
Does she?
Who else are they going to listen to?
Well, I don't know. How about you?
I'm an explorer, Cornelius, not a leader. I don't know how to convince anyone.
So? Do you think Athena and I are somehow different? We're just people, Byron. We're no wiser than you are. Just a little older.
Is there going to be any way to play that again? Like, I think you can play them from... It's gone from here. I think... Yeah, okay.
Hello there, Byron. What can I do for you?
Can I skip?
I don't know if I got through to Athena.
I think I
Things are
can.
going very wrong in this city, and she has to do something about it.
Does she?
Who else are they going to listen to?
Well, I don't know. How about you?
I'm an explorer, Cornelius, not a leader. I don't know how to convince anyone.
So? Do you think Athena and I are somehow different? We're just people, Byron. We're no wiser than you are. Just a little older.
Oh, I basically finished listening to it. It's really funny that Byron is intended to be the kind of the hero of the story in some way. But they really made me dislike Byron. But then you think, activator, universal activation. Oh gosh. So it has a sphere of influence. Does it just like... If there's a blue... Is there a blue thing on the other side or something? Like, this is blue and there's a red one in there. Does it just like activate a blue sensor if there is one nearby? Or what? If I put it near you? Oh no, I can select that. What? Oh, okay, so it makes the entire area... What? What? It just... Is it like a jammer? Is it like a sphere of influence jammer that requires blue? Is that what you're saying? It's not that this door required blue. It's that this requires blue and it makes a jammer field. I think that must be what it is. So yeah, okay, so is it possible to put this in a place where that is it? No. What's that mean? What happens if I connect you? I can't. Wait, unless that... Oh, it chains? Okay, it chains. And since it chains, I guess I can do... Okay, so... This... or maybe a bit closer. And then I can remove this. That is a very, very odd mechanic, but sure. So they can activate each other. It just activates like anything. Universal
I just
activation.
wanted to say that I appreciate the work all of you have been doing. I know I'm not a natural leader like Byron, but it means a lot to me that you've stuck with me.
I like the idea that we couldn't just like it feels pretty trivial to climb into most of these towers. And so like if we cared about Byron very like much at all, we'd just be like, okay, rather than like solve all these puzzles for hours, why don't we just like walk over that hill? Or like get the helicopter thing and just fly into the tower. Or like bring a connector to the megastructure and just use that to connect the red laser from one side to the other sides. I guess it's like a mega big red laser. Maybe the small connectors can't handle it. It looks like there may be a thing through here. 2. Chain reaction. Okay. Okay. So it requires... For one of them to be activated, it requires the laser going into it of the right color, but it will activate anything, including other ones of these. Yeah. So it doesn't require that. It requires activation. There are 2 ways to activate it, though. Okay. I see, and there's one on the other side, which I'm probably going to want to activate. Oh, you're basically stuck. Understood. What's my goal here? That's where I want to go. How does one... Can they open iron gates? If so, that's weird, but sure. You don't stay activated, right? Oh, whoa, okay. So they can open iron gates. I was just trying to connect you to you. That's not one that would open though, is it? Yeah, I really don't like that there are 2 kinds of iron fence that look very similar to each other. One of them's a gate, one of them's not. Okay, so that's for getting that out. But yeah, how does it work in terms of like... If I remove you, you don't stay activated, no. Yeah. So what's my goal right now? What is my goal right now? I guess to ultimately have a thing here. But how do I get anything like further then? Maybe I can reach that. Oh, I can reach the gates. I totally was not realizing that I was trying to get that out. I was thinking again, it's like trapped, and then somehow it being trapped is okay, and I can somehow like propagate activation through it. But no, it's just the gates. Okay. So then, I mean, the only way to deal with this. So doing this and then removing this one will deactivate all of them, right? Yes, of course. Okay. So is there like a shorter route I can take? Definitely not short enough. Not at all. Okay, what? Like, I need that. Oh, okay, I see. You're going back inside. Wait, what? Although they don't reach each other. Although you can propagate, you can hold that open. Ooh. I don't. If I disconnect you, we're gonna be locked inside, aren't we? Can maybe? No, I don't think I can make that reach. No. Okay, so somehow shift these along without there being problems. Okay, so you go there, grab the other one to help us. That can like keep the door open while I put the other two in position. Keep the door open. And you can go this, like that. Yes. Then remove you. Okay. Cool. Hopefully that's enough. There we go. Hey. A very odd feeling mechanic, but sure. The puzzle's decent enough. 3. It's interesting that this game has a very different approach to introducing mechanics and how many there should be and all that kind of stuff. Well, how there's not been any like, except for like on the way here, whoever it was that Alcazar saying this place is really something. There's been no other comment about this. Anthropos. Okay, somebody go and put that through an ASCII table. Although, not so sure. Folly of Time. The Spirit of Time was angry at Stratton and Stagera, whatever it is, for the old philosopher had asked questions that were forbidden. If man is no more than dust, it said to him, then I shall turn you back to dust, and my winds will disperse you to the far corners of the world. Thus you will be nothing, and your questions will trouble me no more. And so time did, and Stratton the Stagera was nothing. But Stratton's voice did not cease, and time was perplexed. All across its domain it searched for Stratton, yet he was nowhere to be found. Only his books remained, and of these men made copies, and Stratton's voice grew louder. Now time was furious, but Stratton laughed and laughed and laughed. Okay. So Stratton's work stood the test of time. From Mitku. Okay, lots of letters to Athena. Lots of fan mail. Byron once asked me why we seem unable to perceive the dam. I asked him what he meant, and he said that people cannot seem to really grasp the dam as an object. They can be moved by the sight of a mountain or a gorge, but the dam seems insignificant to them. Look at it, he told me. Just look at it and try to understand that people made that. Try to really see it. It took me a while to fully understand what he meant. It takes conscious effort to open one's mind to the ecstatic beauty that is hidden in every human accomplishment, and further conscious effort to maintain this ability. If only we were capable of seeing this beauty by default, the world might be a very different place, but it seems the ancients had the same problem. Why am I writing this to you, who may not even be reading these messages? Because today is one of those days when it feels like I'm the only one who still sees that beauty. I tried talking about it to Linux, but while I admire her principles, she isn't open to a more poetic experience, or perhaps I just express myself awkwardly, I don't know. All I know is that it's hard to see something so beautiful and not be able to share it. Respectfully, Mitku. I mean, I think part of that comes down to, that's not a human thing versus natural thing, that's a familiarity thing versus unfamiliarity. I think. I mean, also, it's a familiarity with like what can be done. Like when you see a mountain or a gorge, there's something about that is like this exists and this happened. And it's, I mean, the other thing is it's like they're giant. That's part of it. Of course the dam is also giant, but people do admire dams. There are some very, very famous dams in the world. But yeah, I think it's just that like a dam is kind of normalized to us in a certain way. So yeah, I mean, I sort of agree. It does take conscious effort, but for that reason, rather than some like rejection of those things being beautiful, I guess. Anyway, okay. And again, it feels like, you know, painting everybody that might have a slightly different opinion to what's being presented as like having a like they just can't see beauty, they don't know truth, etc. Painting everybody with that brush. Which to me feels inconsiderate. And not willing to... I don't know. Not willing to understand that people might... I don't know, whatever. I see, there's a drill wall there. Disconnect, please. Where's the drill? Where is the drill? Oh, in there. Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, if I were to ladder over, would I be stuck? You would activate... I see. Set this up. I mean, I might even be able to activate it from here. No. Like, climb the ladder. Once again, a ladder that's actually part of the puzzle. It's weird. It's super weird. Okay, drill. So then we can move that so it's actually opening the door. Saving a resource. And what are we saying? We want to open that in some way. So we just like going through the walls somehow. No, it doesn't work. It's not a thing. That's got to open. Oh, I see. It's showing me the symbols of things that are in range. Okay, that's nice. I mean, actually, maybe that would work. So the gate's still in range. To there. Oh no, nowhere near. I was thinking putting the edge of the sphere to the other edge of the sphere, then maybe that would have worked, but even then, I don't think so. But that's not how that works. You get like just the radius distance. What do I need to do? I need to activate this and activate this. Yeah, so having one inside would be nice, but I can't. Oh yeah, of course I can. Okay. Turns out I had the right idea ages ago, I just kind of crossed it off as not possible. Okay, there we go. So yeah, where I was just going, like I was...
admit, these truly are astonishing sights. But what on earth is any of it good for? Why not just let mountains be mountains?
Because it's fun to do stuff. Yeah, what was I going to say? I was going to say something about... Because I started saying, like, it sounds inconsiderate of, like... I kind of left it hanging, and I almost... It sounds like I was about to say, like, inconsiderate of, like, other people's, like, perspectives and opinions, and to a degree I do mean that, but I could see, like, the argument back to that being like, but those people are wrong, there's a truth, and the other people are just ignoring the truth. But that's the nuance that I feel is lacking here a lot. It feels inconsiderate of that there might be more nuance to it, to the point that, like, kind of ridiculing or straw-manning other people's opinions is not taking into consideration a bunch of arguments that are actually reasonable. Even if, like, maybe there's some untruth to what they're saying or whatever. I don't know. I'm not somebody who's, like, but everybody's opinion is perfectly valid, and it's their own reality, blah 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 blah. I'm not that. So I didn't want to leave it hanging in case that was how people thought I was going to end it. Where's the thing? On the back? No, the back is invisible. Okay, we have a new variation on this. There is no sensor. What does that imply? Unless there's one on top. Are we going higher at any point? We might be. There are things up there. I'm not sure. At least we know where it is. I do like this environment, it's nice. The paths feel more interesting and windy, and like they go around corners and stuff instead of just being like trees. I mean, I like trees. They just don't add like structure to the environment in the same kind of way. 4. But like I feel like I probably should have seen a triangle puzzle by now, but I have not. Guess we'll walk up this person's arm. Oh, there's also this. Wait, yeah, where's that going? Wait, is that... No, where is that going? To there. And then it just ends. Still, you don't have a sensor on you, as far as I can tell. Is there something around here? This is like a weird structure. I think I'm just gonna die. Yep, I think I'm gonna die. That's weird. There's no sensor. So where's that laser going? Maybe we'll just walk up the... Oh, it took me all the way back here. Okay. Hello. Lots of bold men. That seems to be the thing to do. You want to represent mankind. Not a bold man. Bold, naked man. All the games that are trying to be grand do this. Okay, with jammer. One of these. I could see... Okay, I have an idea. This. That's... neat. Oh, that doesn't stay open though. No, this doesn't retain it. Okay. So it's an interesting idea, but I'm not sure it leads... Oh, okay. Like a bootstrap. That, yes, of course. That. Connect. Why aren't you connecting? Oh, you're not a connector, that's why. Where's... Okay, we're looking for a connector. There's a connector there. Okay, so we do that first. Going ahead of myself. Okay. Then we bootstrap. And we do this. Then we remove this. Okay. Now we've got a bunch of resources. We're in a better position than we were. Okay, you're there. You can move. Oh, this is a... that is, like, not amazing communication. I guess I want you to move. I mean, do I want you to be in a place where you'll activate air? Oh, gosh. What just happened? Oh, did I walk in front of it? Maybe I did. Oh, you're going to now block it. Oh, you leave it as well, of course. What are we saying? We don't have red, so yeah, we're activating you with that. I want to go in here with you. Don't I then? I just want to... Oh. Get further and further along. Through. You're not going to open that though by yourself. I'd have to take this in. But I can't take this in. Oh, yes I can. Wait, what, you're jamming that. Oh, you could still be holding that open. Of course. Then you jam... Oh, this is not a jammable thing. Can you jam this? You can jam that. That's interesting. Interesting that there were no puzzles about that in the previous place. That room's done. What are we doing? I want to be in here with you. Oh, you can be on it. I see. Come back. It's back. Why am I taking this with me? Nobody knows. I'm done. Oh, I would have been done. Maybe this is where I jam you. Okay. Neat. Let's do one more. Puzzle number 5. Or a lost puzzle, most likely. Yeah. It's not that lost. I found it. 2, 2, 3. Okay, so there's this that gives me a blue laser. There's this that gets activated by a blue laser. There's that in there. What are my options right now? What's in these trees? Oh, it's the sphere of this. Okay. That's not going to hit anything from there. Like I can, I'm sure I can open that gate from here, but I have to be standing on this. Okay. So instead, how do I ever get through this? How do I ever get through this? This needs to be activated. What? That won't be open without somebody standing on this. There's nothing like just being in range of the connector do something interesting. I think I can be. Okay. What do I think I'm doing? That does nothing. I want to go through here. This has to be open. I cannot move the connector until I've gone through. That means this has to be near this door. But then I can't go through. I'm confused. Am I missing something? Is there a ladder I can climb? Is there... Is that back there? Huh? But no other objects I can put on this, as far as I can tell. I jam this and leave. I jam the trees. Oh, interesting. I can connect to you. But that's not gonna... do anything, right? You're connected there, but you're not connected to anything. I could connect to you, but that also wouldn't do anything. But you're not connected to anything. I'm very confused. What on earth can I do right now? I can connect to both of these. So I can connect to you. So that would send a laser from you. Is there like... You're not like already connected to a source or something, are you? No. What are we saying? Is there something like behind that wall that like I want to activate or something? That would be weird. I mean, I don't even know. I can't really put this behind that wall. I feel like I'm being silly. Well, basically I can see that that goes leftwards. There must be something. I guess the end of the puzzle might be there, but then there must be something else, because otherwise why keep in that resource? I'm really confused. There's a blue laser, there's a button. For the blue laser to be visible, the button must be pressed. Or this must be jammed. Like, is there a position I can put this in that will jam both? Oh, is it that? But then this still needs to be pressed. It doesn't help. Wait, what? Oh no, yeah, because you're jamming that. Okay, yeah. There's a button. There's a place where it can be. Okay, all right, that's all I was missing. I was being a bit silly. Okay. Next one. I guess to just sort of move you along. How do I get you past this gate, though? Do I get you past the gate? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just do this and position you here. Oh. Well, no, like here? Okay, that can hit both of them. Okay, this is about finding positions between two things. Okay, there's another one that's a red. That implies we do want red to be there. If we want red to be there, like we're not just like activating that gate. It's weird that activating a gate and jamming a gate are effectively the same thing, despite sounding like very opposite things. So red to hit. That's what I want. Connector. I just gotta get around the corner. I think I just pressed caps lock. I did. These gates need to be open, and they can only be opened by being jammed like that. But this needs to get around the corner, so that's a tricky problem. You can only be activated by blue. That means... what does that mean? What does that mean? I'm sure this could move further back. But it's not gonna... well, unless... wait, is that jamming there? Are you kidding? That's kind of awkward, but sure. Sure. Yeah. I mean, maybe there's a place I could have placed it that was a little bit less janky looking, but...
Can I
sure.
touch the bridge device?
I mean, yeah,
can,
I guess.
but should you?
Yeah. Could have shifted it that
Okay.
way. Wait, what did you say? Something about the bridge device? Should you? Oh gosh, this social media. Can I touch the bridge device? You can, but should you? Okay. Take that, crier. Places of longing, Athens. To understand what humanity is capable of, what it means to flourish, we have to look at the golden age of Athenian democracy. The list of geniuses who lived in Athens at this time is so long it's almost inconceivable. Sure, yep, list of people. The list goes on. These are people who changed world history. Without them, there is no Straton Stigera to inspire Alexander Drennan. Without them, we do not exist. Well, was it a perfect time? No, definitely not. But listing the flaws obscures the greater truth. Given the opportunity, given freedom, resources, and space to grow, human beings are capable of incredible things. It would mean everything to me to walk the roads where these people once walked, to stand where they stood and think about the world as they dared to. Sure. A warning. I've tried to remain silent on the development of our city to allow the younger generations to find their own path, but I feel that now I must intervene. We have reached a dangerous inflection point. This farcical reactionary belief in the goal of limiting our growth will lead directly to the creation of a class society. The foundations already exist. Do you think the leaders of the various pseudo-secret societies that lobby for influence with the mayor are subject to the same power cuts as the rest of you? Okay, are we getting into conspiracy theories? Do you think the mayor has to worry about how much power he uses? Societies which have essentially no resources may be egalitarian in some sense, but society that produces insufficient resources, energy in our case, will inevitably evolve into a class society. History assures us of that. Or maybe it's not conspiracy theory. Like, is this... I don't know. The true failure of our ancestors was not the impact on the ecosystem, which was epiphenomenal, but their failure to overcome primitive forms of resource distribution, allowing their fate to be determined by the interests of isolated elite groups. We are not avoiding that mistake, but creating the conditions for its repetition. I assure you that no one exempt from our power management and distribution plan. We're all in this together. Yeah, okay, so there is some element of conspiracy to that. Yes, I totally believe that. I've always respected your scholarship, Ben and Roya. I will take this seriously and think about it. Some people have led, and others have. Some people have to lead, and others have to follow. That's only natural, and of course, there should be advantages to being a leader to encourage people. What are you saying, Ovis? I don't know. I'm going to reject all authority. How is a society like that supposed to actually work? How do tasks get divided? How do decisions get made? For once, I have to agree with Ovis. It's hard to imagine. It sounds like everything would get bogged down in endless discussion. I'm going for anarchy. These statues remind me of Atlas, who bore the celestial spheres on his back. They seem burdened, struggling with the weight of the world. Given what we heard the founders say about the goal, could it be that they're meant to send a message? Taking on the theory of everything would also be a burden we may not be able to bear. Okay. Alrighty, folks. We have started making our way through this world. That was 5 puzzles. That's half of them. So, I mean, depending on how tricky they are next time, maybe we'll finish the area. I'm not so sure of that. There's always like stars and yeah, we'll see. But yeah, next time we'll continue this way. Go do puzzle number 5. See you then. Goodbye.